Welcome back,
Hello
everyone.
guys.
So we are
Hello
back into the
everyone.
Victory Arena Season 2 with the Game 2. I'll be your caster yet again. My name is Avi. With me, my friend will be there who will help me with the co-casting if it.
Hello guys. It's been a while. We are again sorry for the delay. We had some stream issues today because of the new patch, I believe, and it created havoc. Now we are sorted. Hopefully it won't lag for you guys and the teams cooperated very well. Now we are just waiting for the last member of Team Bobby and then we can start.
For sure, if it. And the second game is between Team Bobby and Code Vision. And it will be a very interesting game which I'm hoping, like, the first game was very exciting. It was full of dramas out there, like till the last minute I wasn't sure that which game is going to win. So if it, what are your expectations from this game?
Oh my god, this is I think this is some mistake. So wait a minute guys. I think Team Bobby is not responding, I believe. So this is not Team Bobby. So I think Code Vision gets the win with Team Bobby because Code Vision is here and Team Bobby is not.
I request our
This is
moderators to kindly verify the players out there, because we will not entertain any kind of unfair means here. Like, we have already asked every single squad to submit the player names and their IDs as well. So make sure that you make the players play according to the names that you have given to at the time of registration. And if we find out any player whose name is not being matched up, the squad will be ultimately be disqualified.
I think Code Vision automatically wins this match because Team Bobby didn't show up. I think this is Noob Slayers Inc. because they had the time. I think the stream lag and the stream delay has caused some miscommunication between the teams. Code Vision should be leaving the lobby. I messaged them.
I request our moderators to kindly have a check out there. Like, make sure that the correct teams makes it to the lobbies
Yes, I'll message the next team and I'll change the server for them.
for sure.
Uh, Sunny, I think we should need a 5 minutes break and we'll get back on the stream again.
Sure, if it. We'll be back very soon out there with another exciting gameplay. Till now, the update coming up from the game. Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
guys.
We are yet
We
back again to the land of dawn, to the Victory Arena Season 2, game number 3. The update which we got from the game 2 was that Code Vision got a follow up and Team Lobby was disqualified because they did not show up on time. With me, I have my co-caster Ifrit, who will be helping out today, and his voice will be very magical for sure.
My voice will be magical. I hope this game is magical and everyone is living in their magical dreamlands, all with filled with their best wishes and dreams.
Only
So
For
here we
love
sure.
are in
and
the drafting
light
Your
phase.
team
are
is
The Sicilian
banned.
is
everlasting.
being banned, but Avi, do you think the Sicilian ban is still worthy after the nerf?
I just read the patch notes few minutes before, and I don't think so that Sicilian should be banned out here. Like looking at the patch note, I thought that Sicilian got a nerf, but I haven't
Sir,
played any
what's your
game with
command? Your
Sicilian
team is
after the
banning.
update. So I'm not sure whether they have gone it and they have played it, they tried and twisted. So maybe yes.
Okay, but I played a Sicilian match with one of our um friends, and I think Sicilian has a bad nerf. So I don't think it's worth it. But then again, it's up to the teams.
Time to
And
drop the
Fanny is
beat of the
again being
drum. Your
banned.
team is banning.
Again, a nerf ban, but maybe it's a good still. And Joy is still good. No buffs or nerfs to Joy. Neither some adjustments. That was very weird for me. I thought she would certainly get some adjustments, if not a nerf.
For sure, I was waiting for that, but you cannot get all the heroes out of the meta at the same time. Like if you're getting Sicilian down, you're getting a nerf on Fanny. Uh, Many more heroes have been nerfed this season, so pretty sure that the developers might thought that Joy should have been equally balanced out there. But never mind.
Lasso of iron,
The
Your
third game
team
is
arms of
is
between
banning.
steel.
Blitz, Phoenix, and Noob Slayers out there. So if it, what do you think? Like, who are you in support of in this game? Looking at the
Where there
bans.
is light, there
Your
are
team
also
is
Well, the
banning.
shadows.
bans say that I should support the red team because they are doing some good bans. The blue team is banning, I think, the heroes that the enemy plays. The respect bans are not worth it, guys, if the enemy plays more than one heroes. A one trick hero, maybe you can ban it, but if the player plays so many heroes, you should not do respect bans and go with the meta. That is a good thing to go for.
Well said, if it, and I think so. Like, it is very important, especially in MLBB, and when you are participating in a tournament, every player must be flexible with all the hero pools. Like, at least he should have
Time to take the
7 to 8
field.
heroes in that
Your team
role,
is picking.
where he can fit in any
The
condition,
Immortal
which
One
team.
chose me to
And
Your
we are
team
face the
is
seeing the
picking.
shadows that
first
plague
pick
this
as
world.
Suyu out there. And I don't think so Suyu got any nerf or buffed. Are you aware about it?
Yeah, they didn't buff or nerf Soyu, and that was a quick
I am
pick.
the
So I
moonlight
think
that
he's very
breaks
good
through
with
the
it. They didn't
darkness.
have to think a lot about it. And we have a Mia. That's
I,
surprising.
This
Minotaur,
Mia
And a
will
Mino.
actually,
finish
I
off
think so
what was
that Mia
left
was picked
undone.
because Louis was banned on
True love
the Blitz side.
is like
So
blood.
because Louis is a counter of Mia, and maybe Noob Slayers thought that they might go for the Mia out there. So that was a pretty wise pick. I would say a smart pick actually.
Yes, I agree, completely agree with you. And we have Carmela. Even though the couple have been separated by the blue team itself, they are going to pick the female counterpart to Sicilian. And we all know how good her ulti is if connected well.
Is a month of separation if we are in the month of
Butterflies
December. So
born in
surely
your
there'll be
wish,
no couples
guided by
looking out
intense
into the
light.
battlefield out there.
Oh, well said, Avi. And we have a Zuxian pick. And we didn't notice it. Zuxian was open. I don't think she got a buff or a nerf over here in the new patch note. Though, then again, Zuxian's ability to engage, disengage, and give that CC is quite tremendous. But then I see something weird on the blue side, Avi. The Carmilla is with Flicker. Do you think that's a wise choice? Shouldn't the Carmilla go with a Vengeance or maybe perhaps a um
Healing.
let's say, not healing, I would say maybe petrify. That would have worked well with her.
Well noticed, actually. For sure, if it, I think so that Carmilla should go
Your
either
team
with
is
a
banned.
vengeance, or maybe if she wants to dominate and get her support for the team, she can also use healing. Like I have seen many Carmilla users, and with the meta and with the patch that we are seeing nowadays, healing is being used by most of the teams. At least you need to have two healing for the frontliners out there.
Experience the
And
euphony of
what
suffering.
I can also see is that they had picked Mino. Like Mino got a big buffed out there. So I'll be seeing Mino for the first time after he has gotten a buff. So I'm really excited that how Mino is going to execute the game. And though you just mentioned about Zuxin, so surely you're a mage player, so you must have known this hero as much as I do.
Fight.
Yes,
Fight for the ultimate
Avi.
answer.
But we have a Hilda ban and a Hellcut pick from the red team side. So the Hellcut pick, we all know we had a very good Hellcut last season. That's Sky. So he did a lot of damage to different teams. So it's good to see Hellcut being picked out there. It's a good hero, but then again, he needs those early kills in order to get the Sky Piercer and good damage. Along with that, the Granger has been banned. I don't think Granger got any uh,
Buff.
adjustments, I think, right?
Yeah, you're right. Granger, there was no update on Granger in the patch notes. And as you mentioned about Hellcut, so for sure that Sky Piercer will be a very crucial item for Hellcut, especially during early
Light
game.
will fall
We
from
are
hand
seeing
to
the
hand.
Argus ban, and I think that's a pretty wise ban because the
Yes.
update is really very powerful on Argus, and Argus is that hero who will hurt you at every single minute because his ability of pushing the lanes and getting into the team
Hope will
fights with
find a
the
way,
Your team
ultimate
is
even when
alt
all
winning.
is
will really
forlorn.
hurt the opponents.
I really don't think Vixana was the right choice here because they already have us CC as a tank CC. I think they might go with Harith considering that he just got buff. Maybe there's a Harith player or maybe not. But doing a Vexana ban is not something that you should be doing because you picked Zukshin. So they banned Vexana because of Zukshin.
For
Again, the
sure.
CC
For
does
sure.
counter the skill of Zukshin.
Feed.
Your
Destroy.
I
team
think
is
so.
Okay,
Conquer.
Have it. What we saw in the last game, during the first game that was between Unbeatable and World Government, Have was a major game changer player. Like he was the MVP. He secured 14 kills, and I think so. Have can be played from the side of noob slayers out there, but they opted for Zask instead of Have. So I think so. Pretty wise decision from them, or will this lead in the loss of the noob slayers?
If time is a river,
I don't
I'm
think
swimming
we should
against the
also look at that
current.
Zask also has a stun. So perhaps they're going for that as well. And just coming back to a point of that Harith. So Harith got
The
buffed in
sun
terms
rises
of
when I give the
the
Your
word.
team
increase
is
in a
banned.
slight increase in the range of his basic attack and his second skill. So not the range in the second skill, but I guess the damage in the second skill. So that is what made that hero that powerful in that last game. Plus, they had, even though I think they had Minsitar or they banned Minsitar, right?
Yeah, they
So,
banned.
so they banned Minsitar, and oh, talking about Minsitar, here he is.
May the blood of my enemies flow
They
through
were
my
listening you,
spear.
I guess.
Yes, they were listening to me, and this is a good pick. I think it can stop
Yeah,
perhaps even Nathan, but he has Purify. So let's see how it goes.
I
And
think
that
so.
Kamila is still not changing it away. He she is still not changing that spell. I am very amazed by that flicker.
Maybe we are going to see something new out there. But what I think is both the teams got a pretty decent heroes. But I think so new players have gotten a little bit of aggressive players. Like Mino alt will be very crucial out there. Uh, Apart from that, Minsita, when you have Hellcat in the team, like they will dominate the game at another level.
Exactly, Avi. Plus, don't forget, we do remember you and I play together, so we know how Mino can dive into the turrets, give the ulti, get back, and don't forget, we have Winter Crown as well. Winter Crown into the turret and give the ulti, done for. Get out, no damage taken. So that's something they have to look out. The blue team has to look out because they only have one Purify.
For sure, that Purify was actually meant to be taken because Noob Slayers got a lot of stunts. So there is something I wanted to see from Carmilla, that how she is going to play throughout the game.
Yes, and Avi, I think both the teams are going for the blue buffs. And see that Khalid helping out the Piper. This will help him to get to level 4 quicker. On the other hand, it will take some time for the Helker to go to the red buff. See, there's already a difference.
For sure.
That's what
As I
happens when the
always say,
team help.
for a hyper it is just look at that. Are we going to see a first blood out there?
I
But
don't think there will be a first blood.
Zokshin barely survives, and the way Hellcut will be seeing Hellcut in a very dominative way. Like he will be on top. Just look at that,
Helker
how
is going
easily
in. Helker is going in. And we can see a first blood, but no, the so you just gets out of the team fight.
that
But
was a
he's
good
not
attempt
jumping
coming
now.
off actually. But
Carmilla,
Hellcut is in
yes.
no mood actually. Hellcut is in no mood. We can see a kill on Minotaur as well. For sure, Suyu got the kill, but ultimately Hellcut got the food which he was looking from the very first minute after he secured the buff.
And that Hellcat has some audacity. He has still not taken his red buff. But then again, it's a fair trade. The red team got 2 kills out of it, and the Hellcat is well farmed comparative to Soyu.
Not only 2 kills, but especially for a hero like Hellcut, earning 2 kills at the very first minute is something like you are getting a bonus out there, and you haven't even gotten your Sky Piercer till now. So after Sky Piercer, you will see some other kind of Hellcut playing up.
Exactly, and there's a gank at the top lane, and the Hellcat gets the both the kills. I think Hellcat should get both the kills.
That was a
No,
pretty
Hellcat died.
good ult from Khalid actually, and a good follow up from Suyu at the same time. This was the thing I was talking about. Like, even though they got Mincy used his ult, but Khalid ult was at the time. The turtle has been taken down by Suyu. So a pretty good trade out there. Are we
Oh
going to
my god,
see?
that Carmilla ult has everyone into this grip, and oh my god, the red team got wiped out because of that Carmilla's ult. GG Carmilla.
I think so. The flicker is walking out there. We can see the recalls being re-spammed at every single kill out there.
Well, if you don't spam recall, maybe you are the noob.
What's your
Okay,
thought on like, does it feel so embarrassing actually, like after being wiped out and when the enemy is recalling on your face?
yes, but don't forget that one team doesn't define how you play. And that Mino ult is wasted again. And I would like to correct you, Avi, at that given point in the top lane, I think Mino didn't ult it. It was Khalid who ulted and wasted his skills. But that Khalid ult was what got the Soyu to kill Hellcut.
You missed one thing, that Khalid all came with a combination of flicker. So that was
Yes.
really surprising for the noob slayers out there. Like they, I hope so they didn't expect that thing. And if you see the
Hellcut goes
what
in.
I'm seeing the level differences, Suyu is already level 7 and Hellcut is still on level 5.
Yes, that early game, in the early game, he was going in too deep in the enemy territory and not farming well enough. On the other hand, the Soyo farmed. So that's where the level difference comes in. They got too cocky in the early and now they're paying for it.
But even though Hellcat is low on level, but the way he is entering and he is creating an impact on the blitz side, it's really very recommendable out there.
And we have another kill, and Zukshin kills that Zas. Well, it's easy for the Zuxian to counter Zask. She just have to spam her skill and throw Zask away. That's it.
I would like to bring one more attention if it we also have the Mia out there.
And
So
there's another gank, and that ulti is again connected. That Carmilla is not letting the enemy breathe.
that was a triple kill for Carmilla. So I think so that flicker combo is actually working for Carmilla.
Yes, I agree, completely agree with you, Avi. What are your thoughts on the Carmilla with Flicker? I think that Flicker is working pretty well for them.
Until and unless you're winning, everything's fair. If it and I was talking about Mia, like it will. How is Mia going to execute? Like, will we see Mia entering the team fights very early, or will she take her time and make a good comeback out there? Just the way Zuxin is poking out there, just look at the damage. On top of that, when you got Carmilla and Nathan out there, are we going to secure on Mia? But barely Mia survives out there.
Yes, but see, there is a turret difference on the red team side. The blue team has pushed two turrets. The red team is barely getting one. And I think this will be their third turret in the bottom lane.
It is important to take down Nathan too. Like we are underestimating Nathan for now. He's playing very
Oh
silently.
my god,
He
we
play-
missed the top gank. We missed the top gank because of the fight at the bottom. The Mincy was outnumbered and got killed by the blue team. That was a bad move. You cannot, uh, you know, give one kill to the blue
Just
team
look
right
at that
now.
ultimate
That
from
ulti,
Carmilla.
my god. I think that Carmilla is going for the dominance, and after that, I think, yes, Carmilla has the dominance now.
Blitz Phoenix is actually playing so well that they are getting all the objectives, all the ultimates at the right place. Now, I have not
That
seen
was a good,
Carmilla
that was a good um,
pull back
ulti
from
by
himself.
Carmilla. Yeah,
I
ulti
have
from
not
Carmilla.
seen any ult from Carmilla being wasted. Like she is putting up at the mark no matter what.
Yes, that's what happens when you're confident with a hero, Avi.
Carmilla actually reminds me of one of my dear friends, Headrush. Like we all know, you must have surely heard him, and he is one of the best
Hmm.
players I have seen.
I wonder. I wonder why someone is you know, getting reminded of Head. Is Head in chat?
I'm not sure if he is or not, but surely a player should be appreciated if he plays well. And I consider Head as one of the best tanks I have seen so far.
Yes, Head does play a good Carmilla. And don't forget, we have a Carmilla and a Sicilian in our squad.
For sure. And I think so. Blitz is playing very sensibly. They are showing a sensible gameplay out there. And as compared to noobs players, I think so they should wait for the perfect moment, wait for the timing to get their Nathan farm and get into the team fight because they got heroes like Khalid out there.
And there is the recall. See that damage that Nathan is just poking them right now, taunting them that you cannot kill me. But then again, it's not their fault. Oh my god, see the 5 minute calling in the mid.
That's actually a very embarrassing thing because you do not want to be on the losing side no matter what, and that we calls actually act as a salt of it.
And Nathan will pay for his cockiness. As I said, you cannot do 1v5 ever unless and until you know that you can get out. Nathan didn't have anything. I think he had the purify, but it was too late because he got all the ults. And we have a good ulti from Mino, and the Mincitar flickers away. That's Khalid. Oh my god, that Khalid almost killed. Okay, he killed, but he went.
That was actually a good trade coming from Khalid, like the way he ulted. He sacrificed his life, but doesn't matter. He secured two kills.
Yes, it was a good trade for the blue team, I guess. They got two and they have taken a loss of two.
If
as
it
well.
we are going to enter into the 10 minute and the lot, but yet the blitz has started the lot, but I don't think so we'll be seeing any kind of contest, though Hellcut is moving out towards the lot, he's marching up, but that's an easy lot coming for Blitz Phoenix out there. And I think so half of the game is done because this lot will surely hurt the noob slayers.
Agreed, away, agreed. Plus, don't forget the goal difference. It's almost 10k right now. That see that Mino being melted by. Oh my god, that Nathan has so much damage right now.
It's more like when you have so good tankers, you got players like Carmilla and Khalid out there who are not allowing the
Oh my
opponent.
god,
Actually, they are
this was
dominating.
dominating the game. It's the score is 29-9.
We are
Okay,
done if
29-10.
we the game ended up in 10 minutes. Like just look at that domination level coming from Blitz.
Victory!
Yes, agreed. I think Blitz Phoenix showed fantastic gameplay and see that Hellcut. I don't think he had enough stacks even at the end, right?
Yeah, I completely agree. So with this, we are done with the third game. Congratulations to Blitz Phoenix, and unfortunately, Noob Slayer's journeys end here. We will take a short break, and we'll be back soon. Stay tuned.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to the stream. I am Ifrit, and with me, Head will be joining for this game as a caster. And we are starting with the exciting game. Head.
Thanks, Fred. Thanks for that introduction. Hi, guys. My name is Headrush, and I am going to be the caster for this game along with Ifrit. And I would like to take this time to welcome you all to Victory Arena Season 2. This is day 4, and we are on the fourth game of the day. How have you been, Ifrit, today? How were the earlier games?
Head, we had very good games, especially the first game. I still can't believe that game was chef's
Always
kiss.
on the way.
Your
But
team
then
is
we
banned.
landed up in some troubles with the stream because of the update, and we are running behind today. But let's focus on the game. The blue team banned the Matilda, and onto the red team.
Certainly. There was a new patch note coming into the game today, and there were a lot of
Yes,
adjustments which have happened.
yes, a lot of adjustments. Avi and I just had a chat with it, and we had a very good drafting from the
Your
teams
team is
based on the
banned.
patch notes, especially the first team picking Harith and banning Argus.
That's what we expect from teams participating in Victory Arena. They're doing all their homework before they're entering to the match, and they're all prepared for the showdown which happens in the land of Dawn.
Yes, yes, Head, completely agree with you. See that Zuxin ban in this patch note, there was no adjustments, no buffs, no nubs for the hero, so obviously it's going to be banned.
Zuxin can be really annoying, bro. It's supported with a
Yes,
right amount of
Your
roamer.
team is
He
banned.
can get really pokey and very annoying, starting from the early game as well.
yes, and we did see a glimpse of that in the last game. Don't forget that Zuxin was doing a lot of CC, giving a lot of CC to the red team, and that is the reason why they ended up losing.
Uh, so we just have a look at the ban. They are going to blue side is going with the Kato ban. That's a classic ban,
Yes,
always
the
disrupting the
Gato,
back line.
yes, the
It's
Gato
always
with the
safe to get
ability.
the Gato out of the way.
Yeah, the Gato has the ability to jump back to the back laners, and don't forget the damage is insane too. The Thunder Belt,
Sun
along with one
rises
of
when I
the
Your
give the
team
magic
word.
is
items,
banned.
does the trick.
Another wise pick coming from the red side, Khalid.
Of course, the Khalid is a danger. The damage is there, the sustain is there. What's not to like about Khalid right now? What do you think
I
the
don't
blue
know.
team will ban now?
I am not sure, but one thing is for sure that I really want to see a Fanny coming up today. I want to see the Fanny play in this game. Whenever a Fanny comes to the match becomes super exciting and the momentum changes so rapidly. It's just really entertaining for us as viewers to watch as well.
Agreed with you,
Gaze the
Ed. But don't
stars,
forget that
and your
Fanny
team
has
is
been
banned.
nerfed. Don't forget that. And we have a Luo ban. Is there a meta out there that I don't know? Is this a respect ban? I don't think Luo got adjusted, nerfed or buffed. I think there was no mage who got buffed. What is with the Luo ban? This is
My
the second
mission
team banning
is
it.
to protect
I've
lives.
been
Your
seeing a
team
lot
is
of Luo
picking.
being banned, especially in this Victory Arena Season 2. There are a lot of teams which are banning Louis.
I think it's the respect ban. Someone must from the red team play a good Luo with a good win rate and they got scared. Don't forget the diversion affects a lot. That ultimate of Luo is something to look out for, and compared with uh and if you combine it with something like Jip, which recently got a buff, you have a killer combination over there.
Certainly, certainly. I would like to take a moment and address the chat, requesting all of the viewers to just hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and share this stream with all your friends. There's a lot of effort that our organizers are putting in, and all the teams that are playing, they're
Sir,
putting in a lot of
what's
effort to
your
give you a
command?
good show.
Your team
And
is
just
picking.
this little bit of help from your end
Ed,
is going to
I
pay
would
our
like to
efforts.
cut you off because of that pick.
Finally. Finally, I
Finally,
get
the
to see
Fanny,
what I asked for. We have gotten a Fanny.
the
This
blue
game
team
is
is
going to be
listening
super
to you.
exciting.
Yes, hey, we missed the ban of Hylos. don't forget that Hylos has been buffed kind of. He has increased damage right now. So that was a very good ban from the red team side.
Certainly, certainly, Ifrit, certainly.
You calling me Avi?
No, 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 no. I've just been casting a lot with Avi.
You?
It just comes out now. No, you don't butcher names.
Um,
Avi does.
yes, and apparently it has rubbed off on you as well. And we have a job and a job
Your
ban as
team is picking.
sorry, a pick as well. Joy with a petrify. Is Joy going to be EXP? That would be interesting if
And
he
then we
plays
have a
it
Chow
that
Roma
way.
in that scenario then.
Exactly, and we do know that Chao is a good roamer. We have seen Apex and other teams play Chao like a god.
Totally depends upon the user, how well you can use Chow, can actually change the whole positioning of the enemy team.
Yes, agreed with you, Head. And I have gone up against Apex. That guy has kicked me so many times out of their team fights. I cannot believe whenever he comes as an enemy, he's always up my ass, especially if I'm playing a Luo.
Your team is picking.
Must have been some sort of an experience, yeah.
Oh, it was traumatizing.
So they are going with a Kai as the Roma. What do you think about this, Ifrit?
So the
Was this a
Akai has
wise pick?
yes, I think the Fanny anticipated a Tigreal can counter it. So I have a friend of mine named as Seraph or Stone. So he plays a good, very, very, very amazing Tigreal. And so do you. Don't forget yourself in that as well. So
I
Tigreals
thought for a
can
second you
counter
forgot
Fanny.
me, bro. I thought for a second you forgot me.
No, no, no. So I have mentioned him because he has the potential to go for a
Your
global
team
rank.
is
He
banished.
has been playing a lot of tank recently, and I think like you and Stone, and there is another player that I'm not going to mention because they're playing in the tournament. So they play a very good Tigreal. So I think the Kai pick was to subvert the enemy and making them not pick Tigreal because Akai is a counter for Tigreal.
I feel Akai would even counter Chow and Joy to some extent. He would sort of restrict their marking the back line. They would be
Your
afraid when they see
team
the
is
Akai around the back
transformed.
lane. So overall,
I
I feel
agree
it's a
with you.
wise pick, yes.
I
And
agree with
also at
you,
the
but
same time, I would like to give my best wishes to Seraph and Stone. It's the same guy. I hope they reach global this season.
oh, they haven't, unfortunately, because they haven't been playing consistently. But he has something up his sleeve next season. And don't forget that he is part of Hook by Chance. So I'm assuming that they will be pushing for a global rank with Tigreal, or maybe even
I
Mino
hope to
now
see him
that he's been
participate in
buffed.
Victory Arena Season 3.
Your team
That
is
would be a good
banished.
stage for him to come in and show his skills off to our audience.
Well, you might get your wish. Just saying that you might get your
Certainly hoping
wish.
for it. Today
So
it seems like it's my day. I asked for a fanny and we got a
The
fanny.
ultimate
So
is banning.
So, what do you
I
think about
guess
this 4 years ban? Do you think it was a wise ban from the blue team side, considering the major portion, like the Khalid has been banned from the red team side? So, 4 years is kind of useless over here because they already picked, well, Chow, because the blue team might think that the Chow is the EXP laner. But
certainly, and they might be
also,
thinking that the Joy is the jungler in this scenario, and stepping into their shoes. This was a wise ban from their perspective. We are on the other perspective, and we see everything as raw as it is happening at the moment. So on the other side, this might have been a waste of a ban, but on that end, this was a tactical ban. So I've got mixed opinions on this one.
Your team is
and that
picking.
was a good ban. Aurora has been being picked a lot recently because Sicilian and Zuxian are banned always. So the picks that people go to are Eve, then Vixana and Aurora. So they are anticipating the red team's moves and banning a mage because they haven't picked a mage. But head, that brings me to a question. The Joy can do mid lane as well. In that scenario, things take a complete 360.
Certainly, they do.
And we have a Moscow pick. So, let's say a fun fact. One of a good Moscow player is also in the tournament. So he might be showing up his face. So keep a lookout for that guy as well.
The smell of gunpowder in
Your
the
That
team
is a
is
bold
picking.
pick going with a Franco. You need to have great hooks to go with a Franco in front of that Fanny.
Yes, of course. Not just great hooks, but also great positioning because that Akai can ruin your ult.
Certainly, that is a worrisome point for Franco right there.
Yes, and we have a Kagura pick. I think this is the first time for us seeing Kagura being picked in both Victory Season 1 as well as 2. What do you think about that pick if they pick it?
I feel Kagura is an all-time mage, according to me, for my specifically, if you ask me, because whenever I have
Your
seen a
more
good
than
your
Kagura
a
user,
team
weapon.
is picking.
even if it's the meta, if it's not the meta, they just end up dominating the mid lane, and that mobility and moving across the map is a very positive aspect of this hero. I certainly feel it's a
Agreed
good
with
hero,
you, Ed.
especially after the major mages have been banned.
Of course. And hey, don't forget that Kagura freestyling is something that's very good. Um, that flicker can be used in multiple ways. As someone who plays Kagura, although not successfully, I do know how that works. So if the Team Blue gets that good Kagura, Team Red might be in trouble. But then they have Soyu and Joy who can both go away. The dash ability of this.
Among the planes
We have a
exists the
Eve.
equilibrium, which I
So the
was
Joy is
made to
going
Eve
to be
has been in
hyper.
find.
the meta. If it Eve has been in the meta, and however, I haven't seen a lot of good Eve users. It is a
So
rare sight to see. Actually, I feel.
it's a rare sight because of the Eve's stillness. During the ulti, she cannot move. So that's a
Mhm.
good mark for, let's say, any assassin, especially like Joy, who needs
Mhm.
that uh, CC for their kill LT to hit. And people here flexing out their skins. That's what the tournament lobby is for.
Certainly, if you come into the tournament lobby, the best thing about it is the skins. You get to use them all for free.
Exactly, head. And not just the skins, but I also think it might be
Welcome to
drawbacks for some
Mobile
heroes as well.
Legends!
Just because the skin is expensive, that doesn't mean it's
5
good.
seconds till the
For
enemy
example,
reaches the
Vale's
battlefield.
skin,
Smash
I
them!
think it's like the elite skin. Its
Ultimate
ulti
Mhm.
is
deployed!
almost invincible when played near the turtle or the well, right? So then again, and if you're not familiar with the skill and its effect, it might mess you up.
Certainly. But I am a big fan, and also I'm really annoyed with this Franco skin. This one is one of the most annoying skins in the game for me.
And
Look
that
at that. He gets his first
Frank,
hook.
yes. And head, we have to say that both the teams are starting off normally. That Akai has to retreat back. That Chao is cutting the lane and he's going in deep into the enemy territory. That is going to affect Julian. The Julian should go to the top and clear the lane in order to get
Oh,
some
look at that
advantage.
bottom lane. The red buff Franco just hooked that Fanny. But however, Fanny still managed to get her buff. Chow is right there. I would like to
Chao,
appreciate that movement from Chow. He is all over the map right now.
yes, that Chao got that ability because he cleared his lane
First
well in
blood!
advance. And we have the first blood from the
Double
Joy and
kill!
double kill. And the Moscow also gets killed. That was a very good gank by the red team. And this happened because of the Chow and its lane cutting ability. Don't forget that the Julian is now behind in terms of minions and as well as gold.
Just have a look at the bottom lane, Ifrit. There might just be happening a 4v1 fight, but the Fanny pulls up. Franco misses that hook, and Fanny might just
Spree!
die.
Yes,
What are we
Fanny
seeing
died
right
over
there? They
there.
came for the Bruno and they got that Fanny. Now the team is pulling up. They might just get another kill. They get two more
My
kills.
God,
Double
What a
kill.
the
huge
red
loss for the
team
red
is
blue
not.
team.
The red team is not letting up. The Franco again hooking. Oh my God, that Franco is hooking a lot. So head good Franco players. That's the thing that you want to see. Good Franco players will hook you left, right, and center. Now let's get back to the the blue buff. The Joy has taken the blue buff. This will affect the hyper.
That Chow zoned out that Fanny really well, and the Fanny was forced out to go back to the base and get her energy up. But and now the team red is going to be starting off with the turtle. There is not going to be any contest happening from the blue side. Moscow is kind of low there. If Fanny wants to go there, she could secure another kill. She could secure one kill for the team, the first kill.
Head, I think the Fanny is very from the Moscow stun. See that Franco taunting the Fanny, and oh God, misses that hook. It would have been cinematic if he would have hooked that.
Certainly. Then now that Bruno seems to be in danger right now, there are three enemies on him. That Moscow dives into that turret, Franco waiting to connect that hook, and he misses that, and the Moscow goes down. Kagura pulling up to support, but now she has to run as quick as she can.
See that Eve's damage and that Franco giving the ulti to the Akai, but the Akai flickers away.
Unstoppable.
But that Franco is not letting that Akai go back. Fanny and Akai need to go back.
What
Oh
did
my
we
God, the
just
Fanny got
see?
hooked.
That Franco hooked the Fanny from the bush.
That was amazing hook by Franco. Oh my God, that Fanny has died.
Double
That was a
kill.
good
Did
ulti
you
from
just have a
Moscow.
look at that Moscow's ultimate? That spear connected to Fanny yet again while she was trying to recall in the bush. This is turning out to be a nightmare for Fanny.
And with that, I would like to take your attention to the score as well as the goal difference. The score is 1-11 in favor of the red team. And there comes a recall by Moscow. I think it's a bit too early for Moscow to recall, but then again, with this kind of score, you can spam your recall.
Let's
Oh
just have a
my
look at
God,
the
that
goal difference right now, Ifrit. The goal difference is more than 6,000 already.
yes, and don't forget that Fanny has not got his blue buff after the first one till now.
Killing
They are constantly
spree.
invading. They know that the Fanny can cause troubles.
This is turning
So
out to be a really one sided match right now.
yes, but remember the top lane is also being ganked, so it will be another death in for Julian. The KDA is not sticking up for the blue team. They need to play defensive, not be aggressive. They need to look at the map because the red team is ganking very nicely, and that Eve slow is hurting a lot.
Yet another turtle for red side without any contest coming in from the blue side.
It's already gone ahead. It wasn't even a chance for the blue team. And that Franco is still pressing in and he hooks. The Purify pops up for Bruno, saving him,
Mega
but
kill.
they get the Kagura kill, and I think they will get another kill over here. And I was right. Oh,
Double
another
kill.
kill. So that, see, that's what good teams do. They do not let up. They know when to get
Triple
in and get
kill.
out. Uh,
If
did
did
I
you
just
just see that Fanny trying to secure that Chow's kill? And how unsuccessful of a try that was. That Chow must be feeling super proud of his skills right now.
Yes,
Escaping that
of course.
Fanny's ultimate at that amount of HP, that is commendable. Fanny is showing some promising cables though. However, the situation is not in her favor at the moment. The farm is lacking, the buff is lacking, the lanes are lacking. Right now, the blue side itself is lacking. They need to pull up their socks. Fanny trying to push the lane. She should push. Instead, she goes for the recall.
And that's another good gank by the team red. See that Chow taunting the enemy. Come and get me. Oh my god, the Julian is not doing any damage to it. He's just standing over there taking all the hits. That is embarrassing for the team blue. Oh
I
my
just
god.
can't believe my eyes. This is the level of gameplay that Team Red is showing off right now.
Yes, head, and don't forget that red team has not, uh, you know, even single time given the Franny buff after the first buff. So that's paid off. The invasion paid off. But the Franny is showing lots of flicker, and it helps that she is in the base to get that quick mana.
Suddenly, look at that Akai trying to get out after that ultimate, but the Franco catches him with that perfect hook here. Kagura tries to jump in to secure a kill, but Franco lands another hook. What is
And
this
that
Franco on
finishes
to?
Kagura off. That's what you need, communication within your team in order to get secure the kills. And then Moscow with his perfect ulti. This is a GG.
This
I think they
might
will
be the end.
end it over
This
here.
might just be the end. It is very much possible Team Red to end this. They have the minions and they have the marksmen along with them. That Joy pulling
But
up, Akai goes down, Kagura comes in. If they zone that Kagura perfectly, they can end this. But do they want to end it? It doesn't seem like they want to end it right now. They want to toy a little bit more with their enemy right now. Look at that Moscow hitting that
see
enemy in
that
the base.
damage. They are not letting them come out of their well. But this will be a dear price to pay if they lose this match because of their cockiness.
Certainly. We've seen teams getting super cocky and then just getting swayed away with their emotions, and they just end up losing the game because they messed up one fight. You can't let your enemies farm, however good the situation
See
might
that.
be for you.
See that Joy's damage. I think it was just three flashes and Julian was dead.
This
That's what
might have been
happened.
really disappointing for Julian to watch. He is at the score of 160.
160. I don't think Julian was the right pick. They needed something tanky because the entire team is very, very, very squishy. That plays in the favor of the team red.
They bet all their eggs in the basket of Fanny right there. Fanny and Akai
And
combo.
then
However,
Moscow.
it did not play well. Akai putting that ult, but not been able to make it useful. That is a sad day for this Akai.
I would like to appreciate that Moscow. He used his ulti to come over there, kill two, and helped his team out over there. I think this is the end for the team blue, unless and until they want to stretch this out.
They do
Oh
not want
my
to take
god,
any
that
chances.
Moscow.
That
See
is
that Moscow, but that Kagura takes
Moscow.
him down. I think they're just playing with their prey right now, but I think they should end
They
considering.
certainly should end. Because getting that Moscow kill right now showed that the Moscow is not invincible. He can die, and he might die again if they try to extend the game. And Bruno might have just been nerfed a little bit, but he is still impactful if you give him the farm.
Agreed, head, agreed. See that joy, and that joy gets out of the team fight. He was too deep in the enemy base.
Certainly, there was a little
Why are
bad
they not
position coming in from
ending
Joy.
it? This is utter disrespect for the team blue. The team red is showing who the boss is, and the score is 838.
Damn, the score is
839.
839. This is at the 11-minute
I
mark.
think,
We have the end of the game.
yes. Finally, they ended the game, not letting their emotions
Team
sway
Blue
them.
has been finally put out of their misery by Team Red. They end this torment on them in 11 minutes.
Yes, it was a fought match from Team Blue, but it was just too much damage from the Team Red, as well as those early ganks did help them a lot.
I expected a little more from Team Blue. After picking that Fanny on the first go, they should have come in with some more skills in the game and showed it off for a little bit. They might have the skills, but this just didn't go as they planned it.
Agreed, head, and see that team fight participation from Moscow, Eve, as well as the tank above 60%, and it is really commendable for the marksman to have 64% of team fight participation, along with so much damage. That is the highest damage, I think, the second highest damage. 32% of the entire red team's damage came from Moscow. With that,
Certainly.
I think this game is there. We will get back to in 5 minutes with the next match. That's the big match for the day. Team LCF versus Toilet Destruction.